What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot, and about a few months ago, in last year of September, Triple Takeover did an interview with Evan Brooks that said that they wanted to finish up the SS86 cast by 2026. However, it also says that 2026 will celebrate the 40th anniversary of the movie, which we have speculated a little bit, and have many figures released under SS86. So 2026 will celebrate the 40th anniversary. And it's not so much that it's ending. I mean, well, how many characters can we put in there? Everybody wants to put even the background characters, but that's not the recognizable characters that were in the movie. So we're going by the characters that got way more screen time than just standing in the background or just doing something mundane. We're showing off the characters that died, because those are going to be significant because the deaths were poignant. Now, we've already got Ramhorn coming out with a new Perceptor. We know Studio Series 86 Megatron is coming out and all that. But for the 40th anniversary of the Studio Series 86 line, we should get some other characters that we don't have. And so I made up a list of characters that I have. And trust me, if I make it through the end of this video, I would have probably finished my chocolate stout. So, of course, we got Kranix and Arbalest that both, had their demise. I would love to see them in a toy form. I know we got them, differently, but just to have a toy of these two, or maybe just a pack, and even they don't turn, maybe they could turn into something, but we need this representation of these two robots because, hey, they were in the movie. They were in the first part of the movie. That's the first thing you saw was pretty much them, in the beginning of the movie. So yeah, we definitely need them. We need them for the 40th anniversary. Next, we definitely need Rewind, and not the clear version. We actually need the solid version. Like we got with Eject. So, I don't know if they'll put that in another pack because we know we're getting a Rat Bat. Maybe we may get something else. I don't know, but we just have to wait and see. Next will be a dead 2-pack of a new Windcharger and probably Wheeljack. So we don't even have a Windcharger yet. Now, what you're going to see here in the rest of the video, so I can give you explanation, it's just pictures for, pictorial reference. So that way you're not bored with just me talking. So here's Windcharger, of course. It's G1 Windcharger, and this is one of my favorite Windchargers. I did paint him a little bit differently, make him look more G1. I like this one, but he's just a little too small, so we definitely need a new one. And of course, Wheeljack. Their poignant scene in the movie definitely needs to be done, and since we're already doing dead packs, well, why not do a dead pack with Wheeljack and Windcharger? It's only right. And yeah, I like the 5-pack deco over a lot of the other decos. Next is Daniel. He's in the movie a lot. We did get Spike in the exosuit that can transform. We didn't get Daniel, which I don't know. I guess he'll just look like this with just the same body as Spike probably. This is probably one of the only Daniels that we got that doesn't do anything. It came with a slag. Then, of course, if you have the TRU Titans Return RC, you do get her headmaster turns into Daniel. It's actually a nice piece. I own it. Next is Cliff Jumper, and yes, while we do have the Earthrise Cliff Jumper mold, it is not perfect. It's different. So this time around, since we already got Studio Series 86 Bumblebee, of course we know somewhere in there Cliff Jumper is going to be remolded using the Bumblebee mold. So naturally, we're going to get hopefully another SS86 Cliff Jumper because, well, he was in the movie. And since we're getting Astro Train, we should get Blitzwing because he does have a poignant scene against Cup and Hot Rod, and he dodges out of the way of Optimus Prime's truck when he comes through. So here's the old deco right here, and with that deco, this is the one that comes with the, I guess, that Decepticon 3-pack, which is okay, but I think Hasbro can do better. And then, of course, we got Thundercracker here. And we did get to see them pretty much battle damaged. And I think if they can use that new reactive mold somehow, they may be able to give us like a newer version of the molds with a Starscream. I don't know if it's necessarily a dead Starscream, but at least a battle damaged looking 2-pack of Thundercracker and Skywarp. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on that because we still need new molds for them. I mean, this new Seeker mold is, yeah, it needs to go again, just like we did with the Chug version, but we got to see what happens with that. Next, we need a 3-pack of the Insecticons in a more more robust animation deco, and with some of the battle damage, because for example, Kickback gets ran over by Cup on the way out, and I think Shrapnel just gets hit off the bridge by Hot Rod. We don't see Bombshell. Oh no, we do see Bombshell. But still, it would be nice to see maybe them in a Damage 3 pack, since we already have the original deco, the original kind of decos and things like that. I think that would work, because we don't have to go back and get them if you don't have these by now. You know what I'm saying? And then next is the Alicon. The Alicon. Yeah, we need to do that on the SS86 as well, because we have the Quintesson, the Bailiff and the Judge with the different heads. I mean, I guess they can do a regular release of this one. This one hasn't gotten a regular release yet. You either had to get that Doom pack, or you had to get the 4-pack to get this coloration, and of course you get the same head. So in a way, it's kind of like a 2-in-1, because of the fact that you have 2 heads. You can make the Alicon. But yeah, maybe giving it more of the movie deco with this would be a good release. Next, we just need a new Quintesson. And not that they say this one is bad, we just need it to be reissued in SS86. Maybe with some different deco, make it look a little shiny or something like that. But we need it. Next is Cyclonus. The current Cyclonus we have is not in SS86. Not that that matters. It really doesn't. But the current, actual G1 supposed movie deco is yellowing for a lot of people. So we definitely do need a new Cyclonus. Whether they do a new mold, I doubt it, but at least they can clean up and make sure we don't get like that yellowing and just give us like a more movie accurate paint job. I'd go all for that. Next is none other than that most hated leader, Rodimus Prime. I tried my best, Prime, but a lot of people are wondering if we're going to get a new deco of him or not. And in the movie, we're probably going to get, because it has been stated. Now, I don't know if there are going to be any changes or not, because when I was told, there won't be, but it would probably be a different coloration. And I hope they do, because I know a lot of people hate that face on him, so maybe they'll give him like a gray face and maybe even give us some painted rims instead of you having to do it yourself. Now, of course, we get to the big boy in the room, Unicron. So, I don't know. I mean, y'all got to understand, if they make a new mold, Titan class, of course, but they might not. They may go back to this well, or they may go to this well and do some changes. I don't have any problems with with the old Unicron. Of course, yeah, you can get studio cell, but a lot of people, again, they'll do third party. I still want a studio cell, so I'm going to look out for one. But for those that don't, they're going to want a Hasbro to make one, and I think this will be the Titan class figure for SS86 in 2026. We are definitely going to get a Unicron. How or why, I don't know. I strongly am hoping, I don't care if it's this, deco, whatever, just give us a Unicron that we can buy in store or online. So overall, this is my pick of the characters that are missing. There may be others. Like I said, I'm doing ones where it's not, Sunstreak was standing in the background with Hound. So do we need a new? No. Huffer and Gears, and they were walking a gate. You barely can see them. Do we need that? No. They are not important. They were in the background. These characters, if you watch the movie, these characters have more iterations than what these other ones are. So SS86 is not going to be, it's still a lot. So I don't think they're going to just be throwing in everything on the SS86. It's ridiculous. They're not, it doesn't make sense. Okay. Let's make sense here. But these figures have not made their way into SS86, and the 40th anniversary, I think these could all fall under that line. And that would be a good thing. They could wrap up, the SS86, be done with it. It might make other people happy because, they swear up and down that the G1 fans have held the fandom back when that's not true. We don't have a way to control what Hasbro is going to make. We don't have a way to control what Hasbro is going to do. Hasbro is doing what they know is going to get them money, and they know that G1 sells. Period. Stop it, okay? Stop it. I like Bayverse too. Don't get me wrong. I like the other lines too, but they're just not selling. It's G1, You want this fandom to stay alive? You better make sure to let Hasbro do their thing. But what are your thoughts? Leave them down in the comments below. This is Super Robot Ed, bringing more news reveals to them. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.